Hello and welcome to Gardening with Ben, your go-to podcast for all things green and growing. I'm Ben, your allotment guide, and here to help you cultivate your garden and your passion for plants. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, this podcast is for you. Each episode will dig into tips, tricks and techniques to make your garden and allotment thrive. From planting, sowing and growing, we will share all the tips and advice. We will also have regular episodes talking about what we have been up to on the allotment. So sit back, grab a brew and enjoy today's episode. Hey everyone and welcome back to Gardening with Ben for today's episode. It's a bit later than usual, but the episode is here and we have been enjoying the sunshine. Wow, today has been phenomenal. It said it was like 20 degrees, but I'm sure it must have been a lot warmer than that. It's absolutely roasting today. And I feel like I've caught some sun today. And I think this is the first proper day of summer that we've had, even though yesterday was the actual first day of summer. The longest day. So yeah, it's been absolutely gorgeous down at the allotment today. And we are busy. We are busy at the allotment. And what have we been up to? Well, let's find out what we've been up to. We have been harvesting our garlic. And I didn't actually know this till yesterday, is that you actually are meant to pick your garlic on the longest day of summer. Because by for gardener's law, you're meant to plant it on the shortest day and then it'll be ready on the longest day. So I never actually knew that when I picked it yesterday. So I've learned something new myself there. And so we've harvested it all. We've hung it up in our polytunnel so it can dry out and let all the soil fall off it, what's currently around it. So I'll keep shaking those every day to let the soil fall off it. And yeah, we'll be making some meals with it. So if you've got any suggestions for a single person living on their own, what to make with garlic, let me know. And I will try and make something from it. We've also planted, where we'd pulled up all as garlic, we've planted a load more sweet corn plants. Now I started these off in my shed a couple of weeks ago, not that long ago to be honest. They probably should have been a bit bigger, but I wanted to get them out in the ground, get them rooted and get them growing. So we planted possibly around 20 more sweet corn plants. So hopefully we're going to have a lot more sweet corn growing. So I need to make sure I keep those watered over the next few days and get them growing in the soil, because they'll dry out and they'll die if not. So we need to make sure that we do keep our eyes firmly peeled on them and get them growing well. We've also planted some more sweet corn plants where my other sweet corn is currently, as there were a few gaps where ones hadn't taken, they died off, or they're just not taken at all. So I've planted a few more around there. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this year we're going to have a lot of sweet corn. And sweet corn I absolutely adore. It's delicious, so nice. I can't fault having sweet corn grown from home. You have to pick it when it's ready. Don't pick it all at once, because it loses its flavour as soon as you pick it. So pick the amount that you want, take it home and cook it and eat it that night. So I'll only pick a couple a day and just keep eating them every day, every time you've been to the allotment. So it loses its flavour, and that's a well-known fact, that. So only pick what you actually require. Don't store it, because it'll lose its flavour as soon as you pick it. So we've done that, and what else have we planted? We planted a load more peas today, absolutely hundreds. I had 2 trays full of peas growing. Well, I had 3 actually, and my dad asked me for a tray, so I couldn't really turn him down because he's been watering them. But yeah, we've planted 2 more trayfuls of peas today. And when I say trayfuls, they're like 100 plants in each one. So we've planted absolutely loads. We've got some peas currently growing at the moment. They are doing really well. They're about getting ready. They just need to start swelling up now and start getting bigger, the peas. So we planted a load more peas so that we get a second crop later on in the year, as obviously when the peas are ready, they're usually all ready at the same time. So hopefully we'll get some decent peas. And if you're like me, the peas won't even make it home. You'll end up eating them down at the allotment raw. That's what I always do. They're so juicy and tender. They're absolutely phenomenal. So we've done that. What else have we done? We planted some cucumber. Remember me telling you that I'd planted like 50 plants, 50 seeds, and they've literally all grown. Well, quite a few have got nibbled away, so we've lost a few, but we've planted them all. And this is the first year that I'm planting some cucumbers outside. I thought, rather than waste money on lots and lots of compost and spend a fortune, I'll plant them outside and give it a try. As obviously it's turning warm now, you never know how well the summer might be. It might be nice. And obviously if it rains, it waters them for me. But obviously they're more at risk of being attacked by mice, rats, pigeons and stuff like that. So we're going to have to keep an eye on them and keep them protected until they get quite tall. But we'll see how they get on. And hopefully Mr. Squirrel doesn't like cucumber. So we'll have to keep an eye on them. So we've planted them all outside today. I've given them a good water, a good drink. Because like I say, it is 22 degrees today. And I think it's only going to get warmer. So we need to keep an eye on them over the next few days. And keep them watered and well hydrated. Because as you know, cucumbers, they are full of water. So they do like a good drink. So we'll keep an eye on them. We'll see how they go. Even if we get about 10 plants growing outside, I'll be happy with that. But I have planted all the plants, what we're growing in the tray. So you never know. We might be inundated with cucumbers. You'll have to wait and see for the pictures for them. Oh, my loganberries are starting to ripen. They're starting to look nice. They're starting to look tasty. And I'm looking forward to having some nice fruit to go with my Greek yogurt, what I'm on. As you'll have probably seen on Instagram, I've gone back to the gym. I'm trying to get my fitness back in order. I weighed myself for the first time the other day. Wow, I've clapped some weight on. And the camera had 10 pounds, so I look worse on camera. That's why I'm doing a podcast. But yeah, I've got myself back to the gym. Like I'm always talking about, I struggle with my mental health, my anxiety. And even after the first session of going to the gym, I absolutely felt tons better in myself. I felt fresh this morning. I must be working hard there because I ache like mad. But I'm still happy that I went and I accomplished it and that I went to the gym and got myself there. And yeah, I'm going to be keeping track of my progress. I'll keep sharing posts and stuff with you, how I'm getting on. And you never know. I may have a 6-pack for World Naked Gardening Day next year. You never know. We'll see. We'll see about that. But yeah, I'm hoping to put a lot of effort into it. And I've also purchased one of those eye watches as well, an Apple Watch. So we've got the little circles on it. I don't know if those have got an Apple Watch. I'm not that up on it yet. I've not worked out how to use it. So we need to work out how to use it. And hopefully start cracking on it and start working on getting my fitness back to how it was. That's the plan anyway. You might think that being in an allotment all the time keeps you fit. Yes, I probably would be weigh a lot more than I actually do, but I do a job where it's 12-hour shifts sat at a desk, so I don't get much activity apart from when I'm at the allotment. So hopefully this will kick me back into action and get me started on becoming a fitter myself and get better in the how I am. So stay tuned for that. So hopefully we're going to be back down at the allotment tomorrow. We have got, it's Saturday tomorrow, so I'm back at work on Sunday, so we need to get plenty done tomorrow. We're going to have to give it a really good soaking. If it is going to be a hot few days, we need to give it a good soaking. I may even have to go down one night, but we'll see. I don't tend to like going down to the allotment at night on my own. I know it's daylight and I'm like 38 years old. I just don't like going down there at night. You never know who's around. So tomorrow we might be planting some beetroots, some climbing beans. We may be harvesting some lettuce. But yeah, hopefully we're going to get a lot done tomorrow. And as you know, I'm posting lots more videos on YouTube now. I posted a tour of my allotment, so if you've not checked out that video, go and check it out. It's a tour of my allotment. It's an up-to-date one, so you can see how well things are growing and how badly things are growing. I'm an open, honest gardener, and I share everything that I've been doing. So if you want to look around my plot, go and have a look on my YouTube channel called Gardening with Ben. So I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. I hope you've got a lot out of it. And yeah, hopefully we'll get some more episodes recorded tomorrow for the next few days. Tomorrow's episode won't be on until the afternoon time, as I've not pre-recorded any for the time being. So yeah, I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Make the most of this sunshine. Don't forget to put the suntan cream on. Make sure you water all your plants early in the morning or late at night, but it's better early in the morning because the slugs aren't around in the daytime. They only come out at night time mainly. So make sure you water them early in the morning. Get up 6 o'clock, give it a water, go back to sleep, and then get on with your day. That's my little tip for you. So until next time's episode, remember, keep smiling, keep shining, and keep gardening with Ben, everyone. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Gardening with Ben. I hope you have found some useful tips and inspiration for your own gardening and allotment journey. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please make sure to follow and subscribe to the podcast so you never miss a new episode. And if you have a moment, I'd love for you to leave a review and share the podcast with fellow gardening enthusiasts. Your support helps us grow this community and continue bringing you great content. You can also follow us on social media on every platform called Gardening with Ben for daily gardening tips and updates. Happy gardening, and until next time, remember, keep smiling, keep shining, and keep gardening with